Hello everybody and welcome this fine Sunday. We're not playing RimWorld. I know. Strange. I feel great shame. But it's because I love RimWorld so much that I refuse to play it for only like 2 hours and then half-ass be there and then not to enjoy the moment and really try to strive and think outside the box, because my head is very fuzzy today, to say the least. Sadly not hungover or anything. I wish I was. Then I'd have a proper excuse. But no, I think I got mild migraine or whatever it is. Just wouldn't go away, and just made me tired as hell all day today. So I'm gonna play a little bit of Balatro, and then I'm gonna crash and hopefully sleep off all the bleh. That's my plan. That's the note for the digital archive. Alright, we're gonna play this deck because it's not too hard, and I like the extra Joker slot. And hopefully we can do something magical with it. Do we skip for Polychrome? Yeah. Yeah, we'll skip for Polychrome. Well, I didn't even see what was the boss. Boss is irrelevant. Definitely will go... Ooh, that's a straight right there. Hello. We could go... Oh, it's not. Wow, my... Okay. We're gonna go in the flush direction because it's easier. Or pair. I would prefer another pair deck run. I think those are fun. I think they're a lot of fun, actually. Wow, a faceless Joker that's Polychrome. Earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. Alright. That's bad enough that we're gonna restart. Fuck that. Fuck that. I got no time for it. Nope. I refuse. I don't feel the best. I'm grumpy. My logical excuse. More diamonds. More diamonds. All the diamonds. Give me a shitty Polychrome. How dare you, game? What's the boss? Must play 5 cards. Eternal Wrathful is interesting. Baron is also an interesting card. Can be really, really good. Definitely ice cream for chip value. We played 2 flushes. The boss is in a spade. But we could get that boss. This is very committal. Let's see if we get a Jupiter. I don't know if we do. Alright, looks like we're going spaded flush. I'm committing. That's 4 clubs. Now it's 4-4. I should just credit all of them. Okay, well. That's... wow. Both of these are not going to be useful. Decreased level of played poker hand, that's going to suck. Doubling money, that's interesting. Let's go this way. I'll pick up a Jupiter. I'm gonna hold on to it. Oh, I'm not gonna pick the Eternal. I guess now we have clubs as an option. Is doubling the money still worth it, or is it worth playing? We save a little bit of ice cream if we don't. $9 is about as much as I would get. The only thing... I would get more... If I played it, I would get less money, but I don't get the shop. I don't really have the money for the shop anyway, so we'll just take the money. It's almost a straight flush. Wow. We'll save the Jupiter because we have the boss that could decrease the level. Burnt Joker's good, but I don't have an easy way to level up my flushes. Not a guarantee. Definitely the money. Let's get that supercharged. I don't want more planet cards. Alright, let's go play the boss. No kings. Oh, Baron is not a thought here. It looks like we have a straight. Which would mean that our flush doesn't get downgraded and we get a fair amount of spades and clubs, which increase our multiplier, which means we'll probably win. It's actually a pretty good play. Hand size increase is fantastic. Let's see if we get some more money first. Hierophant. What's the boss? Okay, we got a negative Joker coming up. That's huge. Glass card doesn't help me. There's no spades to buff here, which is not what I want. Because this club is not going to stay. Because this is Eternal, we're obligated to go towards spades more so. I think we'll just make the ace wild. Again, don't do it the king because we're not going to be likely to play the king. Let me get that a little early. Go ahead and use this. And the next shop we'll choose to do some re-rolls. Okay, well that's a flush right there. Boom. And we got a king. Earn $1 at the end of each round per unique planet card used this run. Okay. Interesting that that's negative. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna say Emperor on this. Glass, no. A Steel King card is very good for us because we have Baron. The question is, how long are we gonna hold on to Baron? I don't know, but we'll still do that. So we've only used one unique planet card. If I spend $3, it should go up $1. Yes. And if I do a Mercury, it should go up another $1. Okay. I'm going to be discarding a fair bit, even with the hand increase, so I'm not going to pick that up. That won't give me the money increase. And I don't want that eternal card. We have 2 pair we can throw out there just to get rid of some cards. Okay. We might win with 2 pair. No. That's a lot of 2s. This is definitely a club. But since we know that that is a club, we'll do this. Perfect. I'm so confident I'm gonna do that. Oh! I was wrong. Oof. Well, that's a big problem. That's a very big problem. Yeah. About that. I think we lose. That one play made me lose. That's why I'm playing this game, not RimWorld, because in RimWorld, the consequences are much more permanent and deadly. So this is obviously a 9. We don't have a straight. With my multiplier, can I do anything? We have a pair of 6s. There's nothing more I can do with the spades. The king will give us a polychrome. I think legitimately the best thing I have is a pair of 6s. I'll put everything I can into them. Oh, with a 10. Damn. Alright, new run. My brain don't work. All hearts are debuffed. Okay, well, that's a good thing to know. Got a pair of jacks, and we can keep the spades. Playing a throwaway hand, though, because we only have 3 hands instead of 4s. A little bit of a problem. That run was so good. I can't believe I lost that run. We had building potential. It was going somewhere. It was going somewhere. Let's go clubs. There's 3 of a kind in there. Let's go spades. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Banana is great. Fantastic card. Delayed gratification, definitely better than superposition. Maybe we'll make some money back from that. So I spent $4 on that. That's 5. So if this makes back at least $4, we're doing well. But we're gonna be discarding. I'm gonna try not to, but yeah, we might not need to. We'll make our $4 back. That guy paid for himself, so we really only lost $5. Hey, Slumber. How goes it? A little bit of a chiller day today. So the last boss was hearts were debuffed. So we're inclined to do something with hearts. We have nothing. You've been contributing to obesity on Twitch for the last hour. That has piqued my interest. So, wait. So, what, people donate and they have to eat something, I presume? How fat we talking? We talking 3, 4, 500 pounds? Do they have their own gravity? I'm gonna make this. I don't know what card to make here. This sucks. You know what? Let's make spades. Fuck it. Oh, now you give me the heart one. I'm gonna murder this game. Oh, I got you, Slumber. So like if hypothetically, like a streamer will like do what I'm doing, right, and then they'll put like a thing, and it'll be like, order me pizza. And you can choose to order pizza. Do you get to pick like all the details of like, say, the hypothetical delivery? I'm kind of curious. Damn. What have you been sending him exactly? Ow. You gotta pick the stuff you would want. Interesting. That is a very interesting thing. I'm gonna delay this. Yeah, we're gonna delay this. You always do find really interesting, like niche phenomenons on the internet that I don't know about, Slumber. Like, I remember you showed me, and I didn't know or understand the people doing like the pool stuff, right? And they were getting their names drawn on them. Like the meta, the streaming meta. That's what I'm looking for. You find unique streaming metas. That's kind of cool and very interesting. I do reiterate though, what kind of meals have you like what is it that he's picked that you've done every 3 hours? Is it like a blizzard? Is it a burger? I'm kind of curious how, like, every 3 hours what's showing up on his door. Is it like he's like, oh god, this is the 5th blizzard today, oh god, no more. Or is he just sticking them in the freezer? Okay, what we got here? Oh, a Sonic Wiener. Oh, he's Canadian. Because he's got poutine. Okay. And then Papa John's. You're sending him Papa John's. That's hilarious. It's going to be wildly entertaining. Oh, I see. So, okay. Because when I hear poutine, because you gotta understand, I hang around some like genuine Canadians, so I've been cultured, at least in knowledge, I'll say, at the very least. No expert. I know some things. And you don't mess with the Canadians' poutine ever. They'll cut you for it. We might win with the jack high. Let's find out. We'll keep the spades. I didn't even know Texas had poutine. Yeah, you know, I should slumber. Can you DM me the name of that add-on? I'll fuck with it. Why not? You said all the information's safe anyway, so. I mean, honestly, I'm not. I mean, I've already had a person come and dox me live before, a long time ago. I just don't advertise it, and I, you know, would never advise anyone coming to my house without my permission because I have an AK-47 and would do the American tradition of get off my fucking lawn. Respectfully. That is a reasonable statement. Thank you. I will definitely take a look at that when my head's a little less a jumbled mess of pain, nerves, and bullshit. But that is really cool. I do have some favorite things that I can think of. One thing I love is taco. Like my guilty pleasure when to me it's a luxury occasionally to have Taco Bell. Once in a blue moon, I'll have some of that, and it's delicious. Not good for you, but man, it's fucking delicious. Can't complain. What about you, Slumber? You've partaked in a wide variety of delicious, you know, convenient foods. You got like a favorite, like a... Is it like a Domino's? Is it a pizza? Is it like a Philly cheesesteak? Is it poutine? Do you get like a taco? Chicken tenders? What's your favorite thing out of curiosity? Like if like the everything is shit and you're like you need that one thing that you know would just be good and make you feel better, regardless of, you know, whatever. Mine's a cheesy gordita crunch, Taco Bell. Specifically the cheesy gordita crunch with the Cool Ranch taco that they used to have inside that they don't have anymore. It was good while it lasted. We broke the banana and we mostly have spades and hearts. Okay. Banana did break. I don't care about shortcut. Ooh, spaghetti. Okay. Alright. So you actually make homemade spaghetti, because I was going to ask, do you do like Lucatelli, angel hair, you know, linguine? I know a little bit. Well, on my dad's side, my grandparents were somewhat Italian. Yeah, sometimes you can't be bothered. Yeah, sometimes. You got like one of those, the cranks for the pasta? Yeah. Yeah. Ah, okay. So you like the thinner, rounder noodles. Yeah, I like, if I'm being cheap about it and like lazy, particularly lazy about it, is angel hair. I'm not a big fan of like the big, thick, you know, noodles. Okay, I gotcha. I like one thing that's a family tradition is around Christmas time, me and my dad, well, dad taught me, my dad always does homemade sauce, a meat sauce, you know, tomato, meatballs, all that kind of stuff, and big homemade Italian style sauce. Smells divine. He sips a little red wine and goes right to town on it, and then he makes homemade ziti. Right, it's not lasagna, it's ziti. It's a different thing, but big specific pasta. Oh, that's every year I have Christmas. I have ziti. I love ziti. Ziti's the shit. and he layers it with ricotta and mozzarella and then the sauce, and then takes pieces of like the spicy sausage and regular sausage and you know, maybe a meatball, or like, you know, one of the meatballs that broke apart at the bottom because you know, he stirs a little grit, you know, or you know, you gotta kind of break it apart because you want a little bit of meatball in there because it's, you know, that's really, it's great. Fucking love it. Cheers to that. Cheers to fucking good family cooking like that, huh? Alright, I'm doing something. What the fuck am I doing here? I'm playing a game. I could... You know, Slumber, I need to find something besides... Maybe I need to find something besides games. Because there are days like this where, like, I can't really focus. But I can sit and have a conversation. I could just sit and talk about subjects for just ever. Yeah, you did. You even sent me the clip of that. It's great. I don't know if I still have that clip. You know, it might be... Did you ever scroll, like, really far up in our DMs? And... Because you DM'd it to me, like, years ago. Pretty sure it was the same Discord account. It might still be there somewhere. I wonder if it's the clip still exists. I never downloaded it. But, if you ever feel it squirrely, you know, scroll up. Yeah, mine are too. I don't ever delete them, so I just, you know, I'm with you on that. I think I have to do walkie-talkie to have some kind of multiplier since I don't have my banana. Who knew not having a banana was a bad thing? Oh wow, these cards together would be kind of crazy. The problem is I can't do the DNA because I don't have that many spare hands at the moment, so that would be a very dangerous thing, an easy trap. It would be nice to have like a, because yeah, some days when I broke the streaming streak, which I've kind of semi restarted, but I put a lot less emphasis on tracking it because it's kind of like more a personal just thing I want to keep up. But every Sunday I used to do like the movie watch party thing, but maybe, yeah, maybe I do gardening stuff. Maybe I should do like I just don't have any like besides my phone, I don't really have any convenient ways to stream. I guess I could just do it on my phone outside my house. Gardening. Go explore my woods. Cut down trees. And then talk to people. Alright, I'm gonna pick this to sell. I don't think we have the means to do anything with DNA. But yeah, we could do something like that. Also, you could do models too, which is something. Build wooden models. Sit there and just watch me all day doing this. I'm sure that won't be gifted or, you know, inappropriate. You know, just me all day with sandpaper like this, just rubbing away on wood. That won't be taken it wrong at all. I'm sure the internet would completely understand. It always does. It does no wrong. Ever. Midas is an interesting card for us. I don't want this because I'm not going in that direction. Let's look for a Jupiter. Why not? Perfect. Thank you. I'm gonna buy this just because I can then use this to make a shit ton of money. Oh. Guess we'll throw up some diamonds if we draw them. Wait, for real? There you go. Wait, would you wait, hold on. What happens? I can take, hold on. What happens if I Google my name? Well, my Twitter comes up in my Reddit, which nothing happens. Well, that's lovely. Okay. This is brave. Let me go to actually Google. Hold on. You got me. Look at this! Is there anything inappropriate? Oh, that's amazing. Wow, cringe gaming comes up as a thing. Holy shit, this is wild. Look at this. So when you Google my username, old YouTube comes up. Look at the cringe comes up. My old profile picture. Pufferfish, X, the Facebook stuff I've done, the cringe gaming. My Zelda comes up. My that picture's fantastic. My RimWorld stuff comes up. Dishonored, Far Cry. My memes that I made come up. And then most recently all my X stuff comes up, which is fantastic. That's the most active thing I'm in. That's wow, so I'm associated with RimWorld, King Arthur, Minecraft, Zelda, Hollow Knight. That's fucking fantastic. What about just Coke? Hold on. And the football player comes up. Yeah, he's got the monopoly on that. What about Coke Gaming? Let's do that. No. No, it doesn't. Coke Gaming. There's a Valorant esports player in Japan that goes by the name of KokeClips. What the hell? I didn't know that. I had to do gaming to help, but then that comes up, and here's the Valorant. I'm curious, what's the Valorant? What's he look like? He has no profile picture. Maybe we're one and the same. Also, I'm gonna pull this up because this is amazing. This is what I met. Okay, I need to pull this up. Hold on. Open link. You crazy son of a bitch. When you Google Cookish History, this pops up, laughing my ass off. Look at the date. Look how early I did. I must have been doing one of those late night cruise. Was this during? Wait. Didn't this happen while I was doing like a 12-hour stream of Crusader King 3 or something? It's fucking amazing. I stand by that. That is an accurate statement. Good flashback. Good memories. Lumber. God. Great memories. You still talk to her? That's fantastic. Diamonds. I won by 1 point. Yeah, it was a different time. Microsoft always did that though. Currently, because like right now I'm streaming on Rumble, which is kind of my go-to safe. I'm streaming on X, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm thinking about adding Kick, because Kick I know is another one that's taken up a pretty good market share of Twitch. Twitch is going through some weird things, and it's kind of just this heaping behemoth of clunkiness. I will say, the Rumble side of things tends to be like a little political, but on the gaming side of things, everyone there is really nice. It's like a little family that's been super kind and done really cool things for me. I always will love Rumble and appreciate them for that, always. But yeah, I do miss Mixer too. I miss how good that FTL was, the low latency. It was kind of insane just how good that was. I've never experienced anything like that. Everyone says the same thing too, like they've never experienced anything like it. Ew. With Midas, this seems like a great card. We're gonna get that card. I need a multiplier. Okay, that's a nice multiplier. Money, clubs, we're not doing anything with. Wish? No. Brain. Oh, the brain continues to break. I don't have that many diamonds. If I could go backwards, when I first found Mixer, would have been one of my places to go. Yeah. Yeah, if Mixer popped back up, I would multi-stream there, no problem. Everyone's starting to multi. I don't know if you've noticed. One thing that's happened that is kind of fascinating is everyone is starting to multi-stream. And what's really funny about that, Slumber, I mean, I don't know if you heard me say this, but I said, I want to say, I don't know, time-wise, maybe 2, maybe 3 years ago, that like I wanted to multi-stream, that was like kind of an important thing. I didn't have any of the internet or the means that I have now, because now I've got fiber, so I can actually do it. Well, yes and no. The problem, so the benefit of it is People have been doing it because of the nature of cancel culture and people getting banned and then having to start over somewhere else. If like say so like right now I'm multi-stream. Say something happens and they flip the switch, I'm banned off of Twitch. I still have YouTube, Rumble, and X, and I have all my VODs there. So all my history, memories, clips, and so on are not gone. I think is why a lot of people started doing it in particular, because it kind of pigeonholes you to one area, and it's really risky with the nature of the internet. And if you're already a big streamer, spreading your followers like that does not hurt you, I think, as much, because, you know, pick whoever, they can just now watch people on the app or the site that's most convenient for them. You know, say someone's got premium on X, but they don't have YouTube Premium or don't have a sub or anything on Twitch, and they don't want ads. Well, the best place to watch me would be on X for that person. And vice versa goes for YouTube, right? You know, if they've got premium and they don't want to watch an ad on Twitch nor pay it, they would watch me on YouTube, and I would get, you know, the pennies or whatever of YouTube Premium, or however that works. But I'm not monetized on YouTube anyway. But that would be kind of how it would work, my understanding. So I think it used to be I think you're right, that logic used to be a thing because it was all about discoverability and building, and everyone just happened to be really concentrated in Twitch. So because everyone was super concentrated on Twitch, to get recognition, you'd have to have the numbers be as high, so you appear at the top of the page, the discovery page. Because a lot of people aren't, you know, if I pick a random category, not too many people are interested in surfing 1 to 2 viewer streams. That's how everyone found me, but that's kind of how that works. But it's changing because everyone is competing and then getting people that they wouldn't get otherwise. Interesting, Weiser. Also welcome. R.I.P. your wife. May he enjoy your physicality. Do you want to use any other planet cards? Yeah, sure. We'll do a straight flush just to shut up our Neptunes. We have a decent multiplier, I think, should get us through. Yes, that's very true, Slumber. It's something that I've learned that I'm actually really bad about, and I'm very bad about networking that way. I've been trying to do a lot. I've been trying to do that better on Rumble. You would be really good on the Rumble side of things. Like I said, the gaming side, and my problem is time. So like, I'll stream, and then I've got a bunch of other things to manage, like IRL stuff, and like I'll get like little windows of like an hour or 2 hour, and sometimes, you know, you pop into a stream to hang out, you want to be there for a little bit to kind of enjoy. It kind of feels awkward to kind of go in there for only 30 minutes, like if that's all the time I had, and then pop out. I always kind of personally kind of feel bad about that, but you know, I guess if you only have the time. But yeah, I think you're right. Like that is, I have found more fun and enjoyment doing that for sure. It gives me a different perspective too. Ah! That's funny, Weiser. You keep your socks and your nickels. Yeah, that's understandable, Slumber. Yeah. So a really good person that streams recently had that where they tend to stream later at night. Gamer Girl over on the Rumble side. She's a mama, so. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that with a lot of other things too. It'd be that way. You got to kind of work around it. There's a will, there's a way. Odd times, or you know, what have you. Splash does not help me. Nor do I care about that. Three, four, five, six. No straights. Play the flush because why not? Now with these two cards, we're gonna start be able to make a shit ton of money in the game. The question is, can I translate that? That's the real question. You can always try. You know, as weird as it would feel or as awkward as it could be, you know, or use a big tit anime waifu use a big tit anime waifu avatar for clickbait. That's always an option. True, Slumber. You know, it can be also one of those things where it would be a lot slower, but you've also can do like a once a week kind of thing. You know, that's what podcasts tend to do. Gamers, you know, we're kind of psychopaths when it comes to streaming borderline every day or 12 hours a day. And people think that's kind of the standard, but I mean, for the longest time, people would only do like, some people would only do streams like once a week and stuff. You know, if it brings you joy just to do it, I should at least do it like once every week or something like that. If you can make like a you day, right? 6 days out of the week, kids all taken care of, good dad. Then one day, you know, hey, I'll play some games and bullshit on the internet for a few hours. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, Machinima. Interesting, Slumber. When you do get them finished, make sure you post them to me. I want to see them as well and support. Okay. Yeah. I like seeing people's accomplishments like that. You, was it Neon Banshee, Pie Boy, Claybird, some other streamers that I know. Whenever they like share some things, I think it's because I kind of know those kind of people and the vibe, like you and everybody. Like you could tell it's like genuine passion and not just, you know, grifting, I guess would be the word. I always appreciate and like it. The good news like that, to kind of hold on to that and keep that, and then kind of push out the bullshit that can kind of, you know, fog or war the enjoyment of the coolness of the internet. It's kind of tricky at times, I'll say. I should have probably gotten one of delayed gratification, but it's fine. Oh! This could be an incredibly powerful build right now. That I've just kind of stumbled upon right now. At ante 3. What do I need to make this, like, run pop off right now? We've made and spent an incredible amount of money so far. This isn't worth the gamble. This is not a bad card. Much as I would like a negative Joker, I don't really want to do that because I don't want to chance the popcorn at the moment. So we'll just put an aura on him. Ricardo has an aura. More money. Oh, that's better than popcorn. This goes really well because we have smear. I don't really need the Baron for what I'm doing. This is a weird run right now. Everything's weird. We might get the W with this though. So I'm curious if this Ancient Joker interacts with the Spade, or the... I'm curious if the Ancient Joker interacts with the Smeared Joker, because the Smeared Joker makes hearts and diamonds count as the same suit, and spades and clubs count as the same suit. And the Ancient Joker gives you a 1.5 multiplier to a specific suit. So I was wondering, like, if I played this, but it's already a spade, so I would know. But I would love to know if I play clubs, if it counts. It should. Bull or Bootstraps would be a really good card for us. Empress is good. Over Chariot, yeah. Very good voucher for us. Alright, so this is diamonds and we have hearts. Here we go. This should give us a 1.5 multiplier every single time we play one of these cards. Oh my god, it does. Well, that is insanely good. So let's make this a glass card. Let's convert that 2 to that same card. Let's make an Emperor card. Looking for a Jupiter. Nope, don't have it. Photograph could be good. I don't like that it's eternal, though. These two cards go together super well. I want to keep Midas because I've still got more face cards to convert. Get rid of that. Justice is a good card. I'm not doing anything with the Baron, so I'm gonna sell the Baron to gamble on a judgment. Not the best card. So spades would give us a perk. Again, we have a boss though that was all hearts were debuffed. Already popped up, so we know hearts are more safe than spades in the future. I'm gonna keep buffing my hearts. Now, because of this Gluttonous Joker and these cards, this will be insane. That was a good score. Can't do anything with a tower card. Sun card, yes. Gotcha, Slumber. Yeah, I'll take a look at that later. Absolutely. I can't do anything with that. Funny enough, the Stars card. You have to go outside today and you don't want it? No repeat hand types. We have a straight here, don't we? We do. Perfect. That's a straight flush. Okay. That blank voucher could be good. All previous cards played are going to be debuffed. That's fine. I can work around that. What do you mean, Slumber? Give me more context. 304 movies. Are you gonna become a famous director or something, and I'm gonna have like be the person to be like, yeah, I knew that guy. He was really, really awesome. Because when you say that, I'm like, are you selling movies? Wait, Nani? I do remember the digital codes from Voodoo. Yeah, wow, that's a long time ago. Okay. Continue. I got you. I'm following. The only thing would be to make face cards. I understand. I got you, Slumber. That's a fair bit. Get your own library, basically. keep getting temperances. This is ridiculous. Oh, very nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and burn this on this, because why not? My glass card broke. I'm sad. Do I want to skip this for money? No. No, I don't. No, I no longer have that P.O. box, no. After COVID and all that, I had it for like 1 more year and then too expensive. So sadly, I do not anymore now. Yeah. I think I have to play this to have a chance of winning. Woo! I need... This thing is good with... This is... This is a strange run. I can't stress how just strange it feels, this run. We're gonna get rid of Midas. Or a really shitty card. Guess I got a Jupiter. Well, Hiker's a great card. A little late for that right now, but it's a great card. Oh my god. If I had Midas, I would have broken the game. I'm so sad now. I'm so sad. That card with the Midas in this would have just completely... would have made my entire deck gold. And would have been completely broken. But I had no idea this would be coming. Damn. All right. And just like that, we win. Easy enough. Perfect. Go ahead and use this. Let's... I have a wee bit of a problem. So, if the Ancient Joker is ever a spade or a club, we Borderline can't win. And all diamonds are debuffs. So now I'm like extra screwed. Oh god, no. We're dead. The boss, I have no... Is there like a means to me to re-roll that boss? I can re-roll the boss. Okay. What a run. Everything is weird. I'm gonna make a couple of clubs just as an option. Get rid of these low cards. I don't need them. I have gotten like 6 Temperance and like 5 Hierophant cards this entire game, which is just... I cannot stress how absurd that is. Do we gamble, like, do a super gamble? I kind of want to. We'll make more of it at this rate. We have to re-roll the boss. Okay. All face cards are drawn face down. It's a little bit of a problem. Smidge of one. So because of the nature of this card, we won't get the 1.5 multiplier every single time that adds up, so that's a wee bit of a problem now, isn't it? Okay. Hey. Hey. That was so ridiculous. I need the fortune teller as a joker. That would be like super goated. Alright, we'll play this flush and hopefully we can get another one. Oh no. I don't know if this will be enough. This will be like, I think 20,000 points. Do I have any other cards I could draw? No, this is literally the best clubs or spades that I could have besides that one. So I guess we could go fish for the jack of clubs that exist. Hey, we got it. Okay. Alright, now we legitimately have the best hand I could possibly play. But this is all because Ancient Joker is on a spade, not on a diamond or a heart. I think it's gonna be like 23,000, and it's gonna put us just short. It's 30,000. Okay. That's a problem. Good card, but not as good as you would think. Baron doesn't help me. I need a Jupiter. Gives me a Mercury and a Pluto and a Mars. I need a Jupiter. For fuck's sake. What a great card. And it's polychrome. That's awesome. These are two great cards. I can't do anything with this card because it's too late. And I only have 2 2s. Oh god, that would have been if I would have still had my Midas and made it to where all my face cards, all my cards are considered face cards, and had this with the Ancient Joker and the Smear, we would have been just so... God dang it! I've re-rolled $100 in this game to try to find better Joker to make this run survive. And I couldn't get it. Well. Alright. This is most likely a diamond face card. Because this is 4/4. Let's go ahead and discard these cards. I don't know what these face cards are, so we have to discard them. So as long as that is on diamonds or hearts, we can get, you know, big plays and win. If it goes to spades, we're fucked. More money, because that'll fix my problems. It's actually not right now, but sure. I need to sell something to get this card. This isn't doing anything for me at the moment anyway, and this is at least a ×2 multiplier. So... against my better judgment, we're going to get rid of Ancient Joker. Buy and sell this so we get the double tag down here. Buy that. We have 2 negative Jokers on the way. Potentially, if I can live long enough. This pains my soul. Can I even get 60,000 with this? I don't know, actually. I guess we're gonna find out if I can. ain't looking good. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. We'll be a 45 or... Oh, we got it! I wasn't expecting that. Stop showing me my favorite card, you son of a bitch. Okay, abstract is better than this by a multiplier of 4. I don't think there's any way for me to get 120,000 points because, so ideally we would skip this, right? So that we get 2 negative jokers that will randomly pop up in the next 2 jokers that pop up in the shop, which could be good for us. But I don't have anything that's going to give me a high enough multiplier to, we barely got 60,000. I was hoping for something in that shop that, you know, we re-rolled $40 in this game, which some people barely get. I have re-rolled and spent like $300 in this in-game currency in this run, which is more money than most people see in the course of 10 runs, and I still can't get the W. I think, okay, if we get that glass card at the right time, we might be able to pull something off. So here's the best case scenario when we, because I'm gonna skip, right? Best case scenario. We get this card, and this card, and I convert them, okay? Then we have the glass, and we have some of these aces, and then they all get multiplied, and then ×2 with the ace, and then everything else with the flush. Like that would be, those are the cards that I would need to have a chance at getting that much money. And that's exactly what we have to hope for. Okay. Okay, this is promising. This is very promising. We have 2. Actually, have 3 of the cards I mentioned. Okay. There's also a straight flush here if I wanted to use that, but I don't. I need the 10 of diamonds. That's a glass. I could do this, which would be a flush, and then hold onto these cards. But I'm burning this card that I mentioned. We would need to see maybe some of these aces to make up for it, because we gotta play something. Okay. Oh, this is really bad. That could be the 10 of hearts that's glass. Like, it's possible. This could be a club or a diamond. Ugh. Well. Here's hoping that this is a 10 of hearts. That's a glass. It's not. I think that's all she wrote. Yeah, it's like 80,000 or something like that. 69. Excuse me, 68. Wait, what? Oh, best harem was 68. Excuse me, 69,000 right there. 567 was that? Yeah. Those are two. That Midas, that run right there. I hate when I have like a. I guess everyone has a bad day, but like a day like this where my head hurts and I can't think straight. Because that run could have like gone insane. I know if a certain couple different plays were made, it would have just exploded into madness. It would have been great. It would have been beautiful. The potential, the lost potential makes my heart weep. I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I'm burnt. Done. No wins. My brain don't compute well. I do appreciate the great conversation, though. It was needed. Everyone chilling for just a short little sputtering of my happening today. Sputtering. That's your word of the day. Sputtering. And I'll check out all the DMs later as well, and we'll have a better, longer stream tomorrow. I don't feel bleh. Anyway, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Much luck and love. Stay unstoppable. Never stop thinking. Never stop doing cool things.